Always remember that together we are stronger and that the future is brighter. Let's all make a difference and experience everyday excellence.
Every day there's a new beginning. Hold your head up high. Every day gives a new challenge. Gotta spread your wings and fly. Every day gives a new tomorrow to give a fresh new chance. Every day, hand in hand with Taiwan excellence.
With the start of a new waking day, the challenges that we may encounter, let it empower, find you, guide you all the way. Hand in hand we can prosper, to innovate together, so we can reach the peak, we can compete and be stronger. Find the strength and believe, learn to acknowledge the need. Whatever battles we face together, all can be achieved. Show the beauty in all the things you do and know that this will see you through. Keep the fire burning and light up the excellence in you, surviving through it all. We rise up when we fall, feet on the ground, eyes to the sky. Remember to stand tall because they can't deny the evidence of excellence and relevance. We share it like one. Big ups to Taiwan.
Every day there's a new beginning. Hold your head up high. Every day gives a new challenge. Gotta spread your wings and fly. Every day gives a new tomorrow to give a fresh new chance. Every day, hand in hand with Taiwan excellence. Every day gives a new beginning. Hold your head up high. Every day gives a new challenge. Gotta spread your wings and fly. Every day gives a new tomorrow to give a fresh new chance. Every day, hand in hand with Taiwan excellence.
Now you can see the evidence of excellence and relevance. We share it like one. Big ups to Taiwan.
Every day, excellence through Taiwan excellence.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to join our second event of the Serial Product Launch webinars, Industry Solution Booster, Taiwan Excellence Pavilion at Taiwan Expo in Malaysia. My name is Angela Liu, your MC for today's event. In today's program, we have 7 Taiwan Excellence companies to share with you their insights on bringing innovative solutions to our daily lives. Some of their ideas help to upskill the way we work in the office or remotely, improve living quality, and deliver a greener lifestyle. The first company presenting today is Baoshen Enterprise Co. Limited. Established in 1976, the company is a well-known manufacturer of quality stationery and office supplies. Under the brand name KW Trio, Baoshen manufactures products for over 110 countries around the world. Their major product categories include electric staplers, manual tackers, and paper trimmers. Today, they will present a new line of versatile notebook called To Note, which allows user to rearrange note pages very easily. The product has a patent Y-shaped design, which won them the 2020 Red Dot Award. Let's take a look.
Hi everyone, so this is the KW Trio 18540. It's an aluminum tacker, and the great thing about this tacker is it allows 5 types of different staples to be used on it. Okay, so first off, we have the 5 types here. This is the T50 or the 140 type, the cable or the U type, the brands, and then you get the 53 type and the 13 type. So as you can see, the first 3, the wide gauge is much thicker. So if you're choosing the first 3, what you need to do is to adjust the switch to the top position, which is 1.2 millimeters. And now if you're choosing the thin wires, the 53 type or the 13 type, you have to make sure the switch is in the bottom position. Right, so now I'll show you how to install, how to load the staples and how to fire them. So for the 53, for example, when you load it into the magazine, make sure that the staple itself is leaning against the bottom part, like so. Right, and then when you fire them, okay, yeah. So what you need to do now is to make sure that the switch in the front is on the top position, because these are the flat wires. Okay, and then when you're firing, make sure one of your hand is pressed down on it. Right. So that came out really nicely. Right now, so I will show you the cable staples. Same thing. Make sure that the staple itself is leaning against the bottom part, like that. Right. Now the same would go for the brands. Okay, when you're inserting the brands, make sure that the head is facing inwards. Right. Now next with the thin wires, such as the 53. So what you need to do now is to adjust the switch so that it's in the down position. And the same would go for the 13 type. Right. The other function that this tacker has is the power switch on this top here. So if it's in the minus position, it's much weaker. That makes the tacker easier to press. And then if you adjust it to the plus side, that gives the tacker more strength. Okay. And one other interesting thing is, if you want to store your tacker, what you can do is, after you fired it, you pull back pull back, and then that will lock the handle in place. Okay, thank you.
Up next is another Taiwanese manufacturer who strives to enrich the quality of life. Taiwan Glass Industry Corporation was founded in the 1960s, and in 2012, the company worked with internationally renowned designer Naoto Fukasawa and created their own brand, TG. Their Taiwan Excellence Awards-winning product, the heat-resistant water pitcher with cup set, shows how a highly technical process and materials can be combined with great design. And here's how TG inspires the aesthetic way of life. on to the next brand. We have BESV from Direct Innovation Corporation to introduce their Smart on the Move solution and Smart Folding e-bike, PSF1. This bike features lightweight design which satisfies the needs of city commutes and leisure rides perfectly. It also comes with algorithm software that calculates power and delivers optimal performance. Let's now hear it from Direct Innovation.
Many things in life are no more than objects of convenience. You buy them, you use them, and you dispose of them when no longer needed. People often purchase a bicycle to help them get from point A to point B a little faster. That's it.
Hey, you ride? Slow for road bike.
No, thanks, it's an electric bike.
But depending on the bike you ride, amazing things can happen.
I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Gonna take you on a ride. We're gonna burn the night. Why you so salty?
You sure you can handle? Okay. We can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight check. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop.
Hey! Why is your road bike so fast? It's an electric bike.
JR1 and JF1 electric road bikes feature a lightweight design and sufficient battery power for fast and enduring performance. JR1 JF1, speed like a Jaguar.
Talking about being smart on the move, there's no way we would miss out electric vehicles. The next company, Noodle, is on a mission to make the world greener by accelerating the transition of electric transportation. The company is based in Taiwan and provides well-designed EV charging infrastructure solutions that helps construction, retail, and hospitality industries, as well as public sectors, to be part of the global zero-emission EV revolution. Let's now meet Noodle and find out how they help create a smart EV life.
Millions of electric vehicles will soon hit the roads and require EV charging. As the demand for EV charging accelerates, we're working towards a world where parking is charging. To accomplish this, we provide service automation solutions that transform your parking lots into hands-off revenue generators. Specifically, what makes us different is Nudo EV OS, an advanced cloud-based operating platform that fully automates 24/7 service delivery, payment processing, and energy cost reduction. First, Nudo EV OS automates every possible aspect of charging service delivery. There is practically nothing you need to do, except watch the automatic and continuous flow of revenue. Second, Nudo automatically processes multiple payment types and relays the revenue directly from the customer right to your account. Even receiving money is automatic. Finally, our intelligent energy load balancing lets you deploy more stations using your existing electrical capacity. Load balancing also automatically computes and executes the optimal fleet charging strategy to minimize your energy costs. Nudo EV OS supports a wide variety of business models, including shopping centers, hotels, workplaces, and smart cities. It can be further customized to meet your specific needs, and once implemented, gives you full control to centrally configure pricing, modify peak hours, monitor status, and supervise all your charging stations. Today's parking lots are tomorrow's charging stations. With Nudo EV OS, you can transform your parking lots into revenue generators today for a greener world tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Callan, and I want to show you how easy it is to use Nudo EV to charge up your electric vehicle. Nudo EV is super user-friendly. Unlike other EV chargers, you don't need an account, an RFID card, or even an app to get started. You just scan, pay, and charge. Simply scan the QR code on the front of the charger. Use your camera if you have an iPhone, or a QR code scanning app if you have an Android phone. Review the charging fees. Pull out the charging connector, plug it into your EV, and select your preferred payment method, and start charging. Go about your business while your vehicle is charging. Nudo EV charging station will send you a text notification when your vehicle has stopped transferring energy and the session can be ended. Unplug the charging connector from your vehicle and place it back into the EV charger to end the session. Check the summary statement of your charging session on your phone. Search Nudo EV on Google Maps to find charging stations in your area. Use Nudo app to make your charging experience even smoother. The app will remember your payment preference and track your charging history to optimize your charging experience. Thanks for watching and learning about Nudo, the EV charging solution where all you need to do is scan, pay, and charge to get your vehicle fully charged.
Next on the agenda is another first-time winner of Taiwan Excellence Award, Jelian Technology Co. Limited. They are a professional OEM/ODM service provider focusing on smart homes and automation. JLA has been active in the international market and is well known for its R&D capacity with the latest mechanical equipment and technology to comply with international water-saving policies. They are devoted to environmental protection through sustainable product design and top-tier efficiency-focused R&D. Let's now hear it from JLA. Our next presenting company is Shenzhen Electric Co. Limited. This company was established in 1950, and their most well-known brand is Alaska, which aims to bring perfect air quality into people's doors since 1985. In today's program, they will be demonstrating the insights of enhancing technology into the production while satisfying specific requirements. Join me to find out how exactly Alaska is able to deliver it all. Let's take a look.
Shenzhen Electric Company Limited, which is located in Fengyuan, Taichung, is a top brand of ventilation fans in Taiwan. We have been marketed in Taiwan for over a decade with Alaska brand. How does a good ventilation fan come out? Let's find out. The first step in product design is to come up with new ideas. The people working in Alaska are always observing and thinking. In the field of ventilation equipment, what kind of problem that customers will face? Or what products need to be strengthened? Or improved on the research and design? In addition to consulting the advice with relative professional technicians, we also listen to the experience from customers on a regular basis. After all of the information has been collected and lots of ideas have been conceived, we start working on the R&D design. The first step is to define the functions and specification of the product, then use graphic software to design the appearance and structure of the product. After we complete the 3D draft layout after numerous revisions, we start working on flow analysis and structural analysis. Flow analysis, in the case of air ventilation, is the analysis of airflow, such as air volume, airspeed, and trajectory of airflow. The purpose of the analysis is to enhance the performance of the product, make the airflow smooth, and reduce the pressure as well as power wastage. The structural analysis is the test of strength, stress, displacement of the product. The best design is achieved through structural optimization analysis to ensure the product lasting for a long time and retaining the original design level. 3D printing. When the relevant simulation analysis finishes, the prototype stage gets started. To increase the speed of developing process, Alaska purchases several 3D printers. We can do 24 hours high-efficient printing and print out each part accurately and quickly to ensure the reasonableness of appearance and structure of the product. After the 3D printer prints out the parts, product performance can be tested by motor drive. Most of the ventilation manufacturer purchased motor from outside. However, Alaska is developing, design, and producing the motor by ourselves. Next, let's take a look at the R&D development process of the motor from Alaska. Motor R&D design. Motor design is by the results of the previous analysis, knowing the expected speed and defined output power, and according to the nominal voltage and loading space to determine the main dimensions of the motor, such as diameter and thickness of silicon steel sheet, etc. The next step is to simulate the diameter of the coil and the turn of winding on the computer. The coil simulation is to reduce the fail percentage of motor sample and shorten the time for repetitive testing. When the coil simulation is completed, we proceed with the production of motor samples. After the motor sample is completed, the relevant tests must be conducted. To verify the expected efficiency and performance is reached or not, then test the feature of the motor by automatic dynamometer equipment and use computer to quickly calculate the efficiency of the motor and confirm the feature of the motor are in accordance with the design plan. The initial development of the motor will be completed. The product of Alaska is subject to 6 rigorous tests: wind tunnel test, temperature rise test, noise testing, salt spray test, environment test, lifetime test, wind tunnel test. The method of wind tunnel test is in accordance with the AMCA 210 standard. First, set up the product in the wind tunnel of the test equipment. Then carry out automatic air volume and static pressure analysis after setting the voltage. We can capture accurate data report of the product. If the data aren't reaching a preliminary planned design level, the fine adjustment of the motor coil and relevant parts should be conducted, and we will process the test repetitively. All of the data that we provided to the customers are from the wind tunnel test. It's absolutely reliable. Temperature rise test is mainly for the measurement of motor temperature rises after product operation. Must be sure the temperature which is under normal and abnormal operation complies with national standards. It can guarantee the safety of consumers' lives and properties. Noise testing is the test that uses decibel meter to detect the noise of the product in the silent room. Salt spray test to put the related resist corrosion parts of the product that contains metal materials into salt spray box to test. Using the methods of accelerated corrosion and seawater to make sure the metal will not corrode in a short period. If corrosion occurs in a short time, the acid and alkali resistant process must be added, or alter the materials. Environmental test called damp heat test. To ensure the stability of the product when used in damp and heat environment, the product must be subject to a constant damp heat test. Based on the Taiwan's climate, we set the temperature between 0 to 45 degrees Celsius and test products in 95% humidity environment. The purpose of evaluation, that is, under high temperature and damp environment, is to test whether the performance of electrical and mechanical can be maintained or not, and whether the sealing insulation material can have sufficient protective effect. Lifetime test. After complete the development of every product, we will do lifetime test. It's known as accelerated life testing. Use deliberate repetition to increase the times of operation or continuous actions. Continuously monitor the product life with tests that creates acceleration effects. In Alaska, you can see the lifetime testing area everywhere. Some large companies are moving their design centers and manufacturing plants overseas to reduce personnel costs. Only the R&D talents in Alaska continue getting their feet on the ground in Taiwan. Our products are 100% designed, researched and developed, and manufactured in Taiwan. Alaska relentlessly pursues rigorous procedure so as to provide a secure, considerate, and human-friendly ventilators to customers.
Last but not least, we have Zhutian Cleantech Co. Limited with their award-winning brand, 100% Zhi. This brand is committed to eliminate plastic pollution by using natural resources to make products that can be naturally decomposed. They have made eco-friendly and biodegradable plant fiber cutlery from waste materials. This waste materialization concept creates a new generation of disposable tableware products. Let's see how sustainable green ideas can be realized by Zhutian Cleantech. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the webinar this morning. Thank you very much for tuning in. We hope this event is helpful in providing you a better understanding of the new trends and technologies developed in Taiwan. In the afternoon, we will be showcasing another industry and share some insights on PC and electronic innovation from Taiwan. For more information on Taiwan Excellence products, please visit the Taiwan Expo in Malaysia 2021 website. Taiwan Excellence has the biggest pavilion in the show. Just type in the keywords or scroll down the list of companies and you will be able to find provider contacts and information of the brands. In the following days, we will be looking into more companies of different industries, including PCs and electronics and Industry 4.0 solutions. As the COVID-19 pandemic is still ongoing, if you need further assistance in fighting the pandemic, feel free to visit our anti-COVID-19 website and get contacts of the hospitals and service providers. Thank you once again for watching. I'm Angela Liu. We will see you soon.
In the face of a worldwide pandemic, Taiwan has actively lent a helping hand to the world. Taiwan Global Anti-COVID-19 Pavilion. In this website, we've created an anti-epidemic products and solution providers section where you can find information about suppliers or any particular business solutions. This section will help you reach out to more than 2,000 Taiwanese companies who can aid in your fight against the pandemic. In these videos, companies and experts discuss the latest innovations to help combat the pandemic. In this section, we've put at your disposal the contact information of 20 Taiwanese top medical institutions. We also inform you about the main strategies used in Taiwan to effectively control and stop the spread of the virus. So please be sure to bookmark and share this website. And remember to follow us on Facebook for our latest updates.